When we talk about global military powers, four names often dominate the conversation: the United States, China, Russia, and India. These nations command massive defense budgets, advanced weaponry, and highly trained personnel, but how exactly do they differ, and what makes each of them uniquely powerful? Let's begin with the United States, which has held the position of the most powerful military in the world for decades. The U.S. military boasts a defense budget that exceeds $800 billion, which is more than the combined budgets of the next 10 countries. With approximately 1.3 million active duty personnel and nearly 800 military bases across more than 70 countries, the United States projects power on a truly global scale. The U.S. Navy has 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, more than any other nation, giving America unmatched air and sea dominance. Its Air Force is the most technologically advanced, equipped with stealth aircraft like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, while its nuclear triad consisting of land-based missiles, submarine-launched missiles, and strategic bombers ensure second strike capability and deterrence at the highest level. Now, let's move to China, a rising military superpower with the world's largest active military force, consisting of over 2 million personnel. China's defense budget, officially around $225 billion, is likely much higher when accounting for hidden expenditures. The People's Liberation Army (PLA) has been undergoing rapid modernization, investing heavily in hypersonic weapons, artificial intelligence, cyber warfare, and missile technology. The Chinese Navy now has the largest number of warships in the world, including aircraft carriers like the Liaoning and the Shandong. China's DF-21D and DF-26 missiles are often dubbed carrier killers, and the country is aggressively expanding its influence in the South China Sea by building artificial islands and militarizing them. Though its nuclear arsenal is smaller than the US or Russia, China is rapidly expanding its missile silos and aims to at least double its warheads in the coming years. On the other hand, Russia, despite facing economic limitations, remains a military titan, especially in terms of nuclear capability. With an estimated 6,000 nuclear warheads, the largest in the world, Russia maintains strategic deterrence through its nuclear triad. Its military doctrine allows for the use of tactical nukes in conventional conflicts, which has raised concerns globally. The Russian armed forces have shown their operational capabilities in conflicts like Syria and Ukraine, and while the ongoing war has exposed some weaknesses, it has also demonstrated Russia's resilience and adaptation under pressure. Russia continues to invest in next-generation technologies like the Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile, the Avangard hypersonic glide vehicle, and advanced air defense systems like the S-400 and S-500. In terms of manpower, Russia fields around 1 million active troops, with millions more in reserve. The country also has strong cyber and electronic warfare capabilities, and despite facing sanctions, it remains a potent force in Eastern Europe and beyond. Finally, India is steadily climbing the ladder of global military influence. With a defense budget of around $75 billion, India ranks among the top 5 in the world. The Indian Armed Forces include 1.45 million active personnel and over 1 million in reserves, making it one of the largest military forces globally. India has been focusing heavily on modernization and indigenous production under the Make in India initiative. The country has developed its own missile systems like Agni and BrahMos and maintains a credible nuclear triad with land, sea, and air-based capabilities. The Indian Navy is expanding with new aircraft carriers like INS Vikrant, while the Air Force is being upgraded with fighter jets like Rafale and Tejas. Border tensions with China and a complex history with Pakistan have kept India on high alert, and this has pushed the nation to invest significantly in surveillance, intelligence, and advanced weapons systems. India is also one of the few countries to have an operational ballistic missile defense system in development, and its cooperation with global powers like the US, France, Israel, and Russia gives it strategic depth. When comparing all four countries, it's clear that each has its own strengths and areas of focus. The US stands unmatched in global power projection and technological dominance. China is rising fast with a massive workforce, shipbuilding capabilities, and advanced missile technology. Russia's military might is defined by its nuclear arsenal, missile systems, and historical experience in warfare. India, while not as financially dominant, is rapidly modernizing and asserting itself as a regional and emerging global power. The strategic postures also differ. America maintains a forward-based military to control distant theaters. China is working to dominate the Indo-Pacific. Russia is focused on maintaining influence in its near abroad. And India is preparing to handle multi-front challenges while expanding its influence in the Indian Ocean. In the end, military power is not just about numbers, it's about strategy, innovation, geopolitical objectives, and the ability to respond quickly and decisively. These four nations, USA, China, Russia, and India, will continue to shape global military trends and the balance of power in the 21st century. Whether through cooperation or confrontation, their military capabilities will play a central role in the future of global security and international relations.